Well, summer's finally here. No, seriously, it really is. So, welcome to my guide on how to survive summer with a breastfeeding baby. We're going to jump into that real quick actually because it's about to rain. So the best bit of advice I can give you is if you don't need to go out, don't go out. A good start is to keep yourself cool and calm because that's going to help you keep the baby cool and calm. And that means keeping yourself hydrated. And allowing your baby to drink from the breast as much as they need. So now that you're nicely hydrated, try and find the coolest part of your house. Now I can appreciate that for some of us, there just isn't a cooler part of the house. But I'm going to get to that in a minute. My next tip is simple. Close the curtains and blinds, whatever you have in your home. And I know, we've waited a long time for summer, especially in Britain. But you know what? You want it to be hot outside and not in your home. So the next bit is a little bit counterintuitive actually, because I'm going to tell you to actually close your doors and windows. Let's keep the cool air on the inside and keep the hot air outside. But you know what? We can open the doors and windows up later when the temperature is cool. So getting back to that cooler room in the house, if you're one of those unfortunate people that actually doesn't have one of them rooms, then what you could try is putting on your fans and letting them oscillate, but also try and add a nice bowl of ice because this is going to help to cool down your room a little bit. But also remember, don't have the fans directly on your baby. And for you lucky people that might have aircon, now's the time to whip it out and use it. Remember to dress your baby down, either very breathable light clothes or better still, just in a nappy. And if they're still hot and bothered, you can also get a little funnel with cool water and just wipe your baby down. That also helps to cool them. So as a bonus point, for those of you that actually have toddlers, I myself used to have an 18-month gap. So it's hard to keep everyone entertained, but what you could try is putting some water, shallow water into the bath, throw a few toys in, pull up a stool. You can breastfeed your baby while your toddler splashes around and stays cool. This is going to keep them happy and entertained and cooled, and your baby can feed as much as they want. So all of these tips are to help to keep your newborn cool and happy. But sometimes it's unavoidable, but hopefully you have managed to avoid the hottest part of the day, which is between 11 and 3, or when the sun is at its highest, give or take. Try to stay in the shade as much as possible. Right, I'm going off script here because you know what really annoys me, apart from that noise, is when people cover up their baby's prams. And I get it, I know you're trying to keep the sun off of your baby. But actually what it does is it cuts down the air circulation. And your baby needs that because they have an underdeveloped hypothalamus gland, and that's what regulates your baby's temperature. So they're going to need that airflow. But you know what you could try? A sun umbrella or one of them parasols. They're adjustable and they'll keep the sun off of your baby while keeping the airflow. The other thing you could try is one of them little stroller fans. They're really good to keep your baby cool. Okay, rant over. So we're going to move over to my next tip. Light breathable clothing. So this is going to help the air circulate around your baby's skin and move the heat into the air. The other thing you could try is cooling pads. All you have to do with these is put them into your baby's pram, lay your baby on them, and that's going to activate them. And anywhere the baby touches is just going to keep them nice and cool. And for my last tip, simply carry a face cloth with you. And all you need is a cool bottle of water, wet it up, wring it out a little bit. You can wipe your baby down as many times as you need to during the day. The other thing is, if they're quite hot, you could also place it at the very back of their neck and shoulders. This also helps to keep them nice and cool throughout the day. Did you know that your breast milk is 80% water? This means that your baby can get all the water they need. Therefore, there's no need to top up with any water. Okay, now we're at the end. Thanks for watching.